All right, everybody settle in. Have you ever had one of those days where you think, you know what I want to do today? I want to ride a camel, then maybe haggle for some gold, and then just for fun, go skiing indoors. If you have, first of all, we should hang out. But second of all, I have found your happy place. Welcome to Dubai. This is the city where they heard the phrase go big or go home, and they just decided to never go home. It's a place that's got more sparkle than my show's audience after a giveaway, and that's saying something. We're about to dive into a city that's part futuristic wonderland, part ancient treasure chest, and all parts amazing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dubai. Isn't that for, people who own private jets and have a pet cheetah? Well, yes, probably. But it's also for us. The young at heart, the curious souls, the people who still get excited about a good buffet. This video is your guide to the 15 absolute must-do experiences that prove Dubai is for everyone. We're talking about adventures that will make you laugh, make you gasp, and make you take way too many pictures. So get your comfiest shoes ready, because we're about to do some serious exploring. And don't you worry about where to stay or how to get here. I've got all the best hotel and travel tips waiting for you in the description below. We're going to cover everything from the tippy top of the world's tallest building to the bustling old world markets. It's a journey of contrasts, you know. One minute you're in a mall so big it has its own zip code, I'm not sure. I get lost in my own pantry. And the next you're floating down a historic creek on a little wooden boat that costs less than your morning coffee. Dubai is a city that just keeps surprising you. It's like opening a birthday present you didn't even know you wanted, but now you can't live without, so stick with me. We're going to have some fun, we're going to learn some things, and we might just convince you to book a flight. And let's be real, you deserve a vacation. You've worked hard. You've put up with a lot this year. It's time to treat yourself to something a little extra. And Dubai is the definition of extra. It's got fountains that dance better than I do. And I've got some moves, you've seen them. It has gardens that bloom in the middle of the desert. It's a city built on dreams and seemingly an unlimited budget for cool stuff. So let's get this adventure started. We're going to explore 15 incredible experiences that will make your trip unforgettable. Are you ready? Because Dubai is waiting, and trust me, it's ready for you. Let's go. The Burj Khalifa isn't just tall, it's the tallest building in the world. Step inside and a super-fast elevator whisks you up to the clouds. When the doors open, the view is breathtaking. Dubai sprawled below, highways like ribbons, the desert stretching to the horizon. Visit at sunset for golden light and a city that glows as night falls. Whether you're a thrill seeker or a little height cautious, this is a view you'll never forget. Welcome to the Dubai Mall. So massive, you might need a GPS just to find the exit. With over 1,200 stores, an Olympic-sized ice rink, and a 3-story aquarium, it's a city within a city. You'll get lost, but that's part of the fun. Shop, eat, skate, or come face-to-face with a shark. The Dubai Mall is an adventure, and you never know what you'll discover next. Ready for adventure? Leave the city behind and dive into Dubai's wild desert safari. Dune bashing is a sandy roller coaster. Hold on tight and embrace the chaos. You'll laugh, scream, and bond with new friends as you bounce over golden dunes. Then meet the locals, majestic camels, the original desert ride. End your day at a Bedouin camp with sunset views, delicious food, and stars overhead. Pure magic. Okay, so we've been up the tallest building, we've been through the biggest mall, we've bounced across the desert. What's next? I'll tell you what's next. Flowers. But not just a few flowers in a pot. Oh no, that's not how Dubai does things. We're going to the Dubai Miracle Garden, and they are not kidding with the name Miracle. It is a full-on real-life miracle that this place even exists. We're in the desert, remember? The place with all the sand and the heat. And yet, here is a garden with over 150 million flowers. I don't even think I can count that high. It is the most colorful, vibrant, mind-boggling place you will ever see. They have flowers arranged in the most incredible shapes. We're talking giant floral teddy bears, castles, airplanes. They have a full-size Emirates A380 airplane covered entirely in flowers. An airplane? I mean, who thinks of that? Someone in Dubai, apparently. Someone who one day said, "You know what that airplane needs? More petunias." And I, for one, am so glad they did. It's the kind of thing you have to see to believe, and even when you're seeing it, you're not quite sure it's real. This place was made for Instagram. I'm convinced of it. Every single corner you turn is another perfect photo opportunity. There are heart-shaped archways you can walk through, floral cottages, giant peacocks with their tails made of blossoms. You could spend a whole day here just taking pictures. Your camera roll will be full, and your friends back home will be so jealous. They'll be looking at your pictures, thinking you've discovered some secret magical fairyland. And you know what? You kind of have. It's a fairyland that just happens to be in the middle of the desert. You'll find yourself just wandering around with your mouth open, saying wow over and over again. It's an assault on the senses in the best possible way. The colors are just electric. And the smell. The air is filled with the scent of millions of flowers. It's like walking through the world's biggest perfume bottle. It's just so overwhelmingly beautiful and joyful. It's impossible to be in a bad mood at the Miracle Garden. The flowers won't allow it. They'll just throw more color and fragrance at you until you smile. It's their secret weapon. Now here's the important thing to know about the Miracle Garden. It's so amazing it can't exist all year round. Remember what I said about the desert heat? Yeah, even a miracle has its limits. So, the garden is only open during the winter and spring months, usually from about mid-November to mid-May. When summer comes, it gets too hot for the flowers, and the whole place closes down to prepare for the next season. So if this is on your must-do list, and it should be, you have to plan your trip for the right time of year. Don't show up in August expecting a floral wonderland. You'll just find a very hot, very closed gate, and every season they change things up. That's what's so cool about it. You could go one year and see a giant floral clock, and the next year, it might be replaced by a family of flowery elephants. It's always new, always different. The designers are constantly coming up with new, crazier ideas. I can just imagine the planning meetings. Okay, team, last year we did a castle. This year I'm thinking a floating bed of flowers in the middle of a lake. Can we do that? And the answer in Dubai is always yes. Yes, we can. My advice is to go on a weekday if you can. It's a hugely popular attraction for obvious reasons, so it can get pretty crowded, especially on the weekends. Going on a weekday morning gives you a bit more space to wander and get those perfect pictures without 1,000 other people in the background. You want a picture of you in the flower castle, not you in the flower castle and a guy in a bright yellow shirt who decided to stand right behind you. It just ruins the fairy tale vibe, you know? So, to recap, plan your visit for the winter, go on a weekday, and prepare to be amazed. Wear comfortable shoes because you'll be doing a lot of walking, and make sure your phone is fully charged. You're going to need it. This isn't just a garden, it's a spectacle. It's a testament to creativity and ambition, and maybe just a little bit of craziness. It's the kind of place that makes you happy just by existing, and we can all use a little more of that, can't we? A giant airplane covered in flowers, it's just the best. Okay, so we've seen the glitz, we've seen the glam, we've seen the flowers. Now it's time to see a different side of Dubai. We're heading down to Dubai Creek, which is the original heart of the city. This is where it all started, long before the skyscrapers and the fancy hotels. And the best way to see it is by hopping on a traditional wooden boat called an abra. Now these aren't fancy yachts. They're simple, charming wooden water taxis that have been chugging back and forth across the creek for decades. They're a piece of living history, and I just love them. Riding an abra is like taking a little trip back in time. On one side of the creek you have the modern city skyline peeking over the buildings, and on the other you have the old-world charm of the souks and the historic neighborhoods. You're literally floating between old Dubai and new Dubai. It's this incredible contrast. You can see the whole story of the city right there from your little wooden bench on the water. And you're sharing the boat with locals, tourists and commuters all just going about their day. It feels so authentic. It's a real slice of Dubai life. And here's the best part. Are you ready for this? The price. A ride on an Abra costs 1 dirham. One. That's about 27 cents. I mean, come on. You can't even buy a piece of gum for that price in most places. It is, without a doubt, the best bargain in all of Dubai. You get this incredible, scenic, historic boat ride for less than a quarter. I feel like I'm stealing from them. You can just ride back and forth all day if you want. It's cheaper than sitting in an air-conditioned coffee shop. And the view is way better. The whole experience is just so simple and beautiful. The gentle chugging of the boat's motor, the breeze coming off the water, the sounds of the city on either side of you. You'll see other Abras crisscrossing the water and big old wooden cargo boats called dhows moored along the banks, being loaded and unloaded with goods, just as they have been for centuries. It's a world away from the fast-paced, high-tech city just a few miles away. It's a reminder that beneath all the sparkle, Dubai has a rich history and a soul. As you float along on your 27-cent cruise, you really get a sense of how much this city has changed. It wasn't that long ago that this creek was the center of everything. It was the city's lifeline, the hub for fishing and pearl diving, which was the main industry here before they discovered oil. The entire economy, the entire way of life revolved around this waterway. People lived in simple houses made from palm fronds and coral right here on the banks. It's almost impossible to imagine when you look at the city today. It's like two different planets. The creek divides the old city into two parts, Dera on one side and Bur Dubai on the other. And the Abras are the link between them. You can hop on in Dera where the famous gold and spice souks are. We'll get to those later, don't you worry. And for your 1 dirham, you can cross over to Bur Dubai to explore the Fahidi historical neighborhood and the Dubai Museum. It's the most scenic public transport system I've ever seen. Forget the subway. I want to take an Abra to work every day. That would be amazing. What I love about this is that even with all the incredible futuristic development in Dubai, they've preserved this little piece of their past. The Abras aren't just a tourist gimmick. People who live and work here use them every single day. It's a vital part of the city's fabric. It shows that you can build the world's tallest building and the biggest mall, but you don't have to forget where you came from. You can have both the old and the new living side by side. In fact, that contrast is what makes Dubai so fascinating. So when you're in Dubai and you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all the shiny tall things, come down to the creek. Spend a dirham, take a ride on an Abra. It's calming, it's beautiful, and it's a history lesson and a boat trip all rolled into one. It will connect you to the city in a whole new way. It's a small, simple experience that has a huge impact. And you can't beat the price. Did I mention it's only 1 dirham? I feel like I should say it again. 1 dirham, it's just wild. Step into Dubai's gold souk, where every shop glitters with dazzling displays. Think pirate treasure chests exploded everywhere. It's gold, gold, and more gold. Just steps away, the spice souk hits you with a wall of fragrance. Cinnamon, saffron, cardamom, and more. The colors are as vibrant as the scents, and haggling is all part of the fun. Even if you're just window shopping, it's a sensory adventure you won't forget. Okay, after all that shopping and haggling, you're going to need a break. And what's a better break than a beach day? Let's head over to Jumeirah Beach. This is one of those picture-perfect public beaches you see on postcards. The sand is white and soft, the water is this incredible shade of turquoise, and you get this absolutely stunning view of that famous sail-shaped hotel, the Burj Al Arab. It's almost ridiculously beautiful. You feel like you've walked onto a movie set where the director said, "Make me the most perfect beach you can imagine." And they did. Now let's have a serious talk for a second. Sunscreen. I know, I sound like your mother, but listen to me. The sun in Dubai is not messing around. It's playing for keeps. You need to apply sunscreen and then you need to reapply it. And then, just for good measure, apply it one more time. I'm talking SPF 50 or higher. You don't want to end up looking like a lobster with a view of the Burj Al Arab. That is not the souvenir you want to bring home, so slather it on, everywhere. Don't forget the tops of your feet. That's a rookie mistake. The water here is just perfect. It's so warm, it's like the entire ocean is a pleasant, comfortable bath. There's no shocking, ice-cold moment when you first step in. You just walk right in, and it's immediately delightful. It's the kind of water that makes you want to just float on your back for 3 hours and contemplate all your life choices. Or, just not think at all, which is even better. It's incredibly calming and just what you need to recharge your batteries after a few days of exploring this busy, bustling city. It's pure, simple relaxation, and it's a public beach, which is fantastic. It means it's for everyone. You see families, tourists, locals, all just enjoying the simple pleasure of a day by the sea. It has a really lovely, relaxed vibe. There are facilities like showers and changing rooms, so it's super convenient. You can spend the whole day here just going back and forth from your towel to the water, maybe building a sandcastle that looks vaguely like the Burj Al Arab if you squint. It's the perfect low-key Dubai experience that doesn't cost a thing. Well, except for the sunscreen. Did I mention the sunscreen? Let's talk about the one downside of any beach trip anywhere in the world. It's a universal truth, the sand. Oh, the sand. It is the glitter of nature. It will get everywhere, and I mean everywhere. You will find it in your shoes, in your pockets, in your hair, in your ears. You'll find it in your suitcase 3 weeks after you get home. You'll be in your own kitchen making a sandwich, and a little pile of Jumeirah beach sand will fall out of your pant cuff. It's incredible. It's like it has a passport and just follows you home. I have a theory that sand is secretly alive, and its main goal is to travel the world by hiding in people's belongings. It's a sneaky little traveler. You can shower, you can shake out your clothes, you can vacuum your bag, but you will never ever get rid of all of it. There will always be a few grains left to remind you of your lovely day at the beach. It's a sandy souvenir that you didn't ask for but get to keep forever. So my advice is to just accept it. Embrace the sand. Become one with the sand. It is your destiny now. But honestly, who cares about a little sand when you're in such a beautiful place? You're sitting there, the sun is warming your skin, through your thick layer of sunscreen, of course. The waves are making that gentle, shushing sound, and you're looking at one of the most iconic buildings in the world. It's a moment of pure bliss. It makes you forget about your to-do list, your emails, and that weird noise your car has been making. It's just you, the sea, and a whole lot of sunshine. It's good for the soul, and for your tan lines. So when you're planning your Dubai adventure, make sure you schedule in some do-nothing time at Jumeirah Beach. Don't overpack your schedule. Give yourself an afternoon to just sit, to read a book, to watch the world go by. It's an essential part of the vacation experience, and when you're packing to go home, just know that you're not just taking memories with you. You're also taking a significant portion of the beach, and that's okay. Think of it as a little gift from Dubai, a very, very small, grainy gift. All right, our next stop is something you have to see to believe, and even when you see it, you still might not believe it. We're talking about the Palm Jumeirah. Now, this is a man-made island, which is already pretty impressive, right? But they didn't just make a regular roundish island. Oh no, that would be too simple for Dubai. They made an island in the shape of a giant palm tree. A palm tree with a trunk and fronds and a crescent on top. It's the kind of idea a kid would draw with crayons. And in Dubai, they just went and built it. You can't really appreciate the shape when you're on it, of course. When you're driving around, it just feels like a very nice, very exclusive neighborhood with a lot of waterfront property. It's filled with luxury hotels, fancy apartment buildings, and incredible villas. It's all very glamorous. But then you remember, wait a minute, I am currently driving on what is technically a leaf. It's a bizarre and wonderful thought. The sheer ambition of it is just mind-boggling. Who sits in a meeting and says, I've got it, we'll build a palm tree in the ocean? I want that person's confidence. The best way to really get a sense of the scale and the shape of this thing is to see it from above. You can do that from a helicopter or a plane, or even from some of the taller buildings back on the mainland. But a really cool and much more affordable way to experience it is by taking the monorail. It runs right up the trunk of the palm, all the way to the end. It's elevated, So you get these fantastic views of the different fronds branching out on either side, with all the beautiful houses and the water in between. It's a great way to feel like you're gliding over this architectural marvel. And as you're riding along, you can't help but be impressed by the engineering that went into this. They moved millions and millions of tons of sand and rock from the bottom of the sea to create this. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the desire to create something completely unique and over the top. It's one of those things that makes Dubai, Dubai. It's not subtle. It's not quiet. It's a giant sandy palm tree in the middle of the ocean, and it is unapologetically awesome. You just have to admire the nerve. So you're on the monorail, you're chugging along the trunk, and you're trying to wrap your head around the fact that you're on a man-made palm tree island. It's the perfect time for a good pun. You've got to tell whoever you're with that you're making some great frond memories. Get it? Frond? Like a palm frond? Okay, it's a dad joke, but you're on vacation. It's the perfect time for bad jokes. The scenery is so spectacular, people will forgive you, probably. Maybe just say it quietly to yourself, but you have to say it. It's the law. The monorail ride itself is part of the adventure. It's clean, it's efficient, and it gives you a perspective you just can't get from the ground. You glide past these incredible villas that have their own private beaches. You see people on yachts, just casually sailing between the fronds. It's a little glimpse into a world of unbelievable luxury. It feels like you're touring a futuristic city from a sci-fi movie. It's smooth, it's quiet, and it ends at one of the most famous hotels in the world, Atlantis, the Palm, which sits right at the top of the crescent. Even if you're not staying at one of the fancy hotels, the Palm is a destination in itself. There are boardwalks to stroll along, restaurants with incredible views, and beach clubs where you can relax for the day. You can go to the water park at Atlantis or visit their aquarium. There's a whole world to explore out here at the end of this giant sandy tree branch. It's more than just a place where people live. It's a full-blown entertainment and leisure destination built on one of the most audacious ideas in modern history. So take the ride, see the spectacle, make the bad pun. The Palm Jumeirah is one of those things you have to do in Dubai just to say you've done it. It's a symbol of the city's ambition, creativity, and its tendency to think way, way outside the box. Or in this case, way outside the natural coastline. It's a truly unique place. And trust me, you'll be talking about the giant ocean palm tree long after you get home. It's just that memorable. And so are the frond ships you make along the way. Okay, I'll stop now. Maybe. Dubai isn't just about futuristic skylines. Step back in time at the Dubai Museum, inside the city's oldest building, Al Fahidi Fort, built in 1787. Here you'll see how Dubai transformed from a quiet fishing village to a global hub. The museum's immersive exhibits and dioramas bring old Dubai to life. Discover pearl divers, traditional homes, and the city's incredible journey. It's the foundation of all those skyscrapers and the story of Dubai itself. Ready to get fancy? Afternoon tea at the Burj Al Arab is a true Dubai bucket list experience. This iconic sail-shaped hotel is pure luxury. Think gold accents, sky-high ceilings, and jaw-dropping views. The afternoon tea is an event. Bubbly, delicate sandwiches, exquisite pastries, and impeccable service. It's a splurge, but you'll feel like royalty. If only for an afternoon. Treat yourself. You've earned it. Imagine this. You're in the Dubai desert. It's blazing hot, so you go skiing. Yes, inside a mall. Welcome to Ski Dubai, a massive refrigerated dome of winter wonderland right next to the scorching desert. There's real snow, chairlifts, and people zipping down the slopes. It's surreal. You're layering up in winter clothes while palm trees sway outside. And yes, there are penguins. Warm up with hot chocolate at an alpine cafe, then step back into the desert sun. Only in Dubai, a city of wild contrasts, can you ski in the desert. Step back in time at Al Seef and Al Fahidi historical neighborhood, where old Dubai's charm comes alive. Wander narrow, sandy lanes, admire traditional wind towers, and soak in the peaceful vibe. Discover hidden courtyards, cozy coffee shops, and local art galleries tucked into ancient walls. It's a relaxing escape from the city's glitz, perfect for slowing down, savoring Arabic coffee, and getting a taste of Dubai's rich history. Okay, let's get back to modern Dubai. Our next stop is the Dubai Fountain Show. This isn't your garden variety fountain, folks. It's a spectacular show of water, light, and music that will make you say wow out loud. The fountain shoots water up to 500 feet in the air, like the water is trying to high-five the Burj Khalifa. With thousands of lights and music from classical to pop, every show is unique. Find a good spot, grab a seat, and prepare to be amazed by what water can do when it puts on a show. What's a trip to Dubai without sampling traditional Emirati cuisine? Dive into dishes like makbous, haris, and sweet lukimat, fragrant, spiced, and full of surprises. Don't be shy, trust the chef and let your taste buds explore. For the real experience, skip the malls and head to Old Dubai, where recipes are passed down with love. And don't forget Arabic coffee, tiny cups, big flavor, and endless hospitality. Eat, enjoy, and savor every bite. Okay, so you've seen the tall buildings, you've ridden a camel, you've eaten your weight in delicious, mysterious food. What's next? Well, how about a little field trip? I'm talking about taking a day trip to Abu Dhabi. I know it feels a little bit like you're cheating on Dubai. You've had this wonderful time together, you've made all these memories, and now you're just going to hop in a car and go see its equally glamorous neighbor. It's a little scandalous, isn't it? But trust me, Dubai will understand. It's confident, it knows you'll be back. Abu Dhabi is only about a 90-minute drive away, which is less time than it takes me to find my keys some mornings. It's so close, it would be a shame not to go. It's like being at a party and Ryan Gosling is in the next room. You're going to go say hi to Ryan Gosling, right? Of course you are. Abu Dhabi is the Ryan Gosling of neighboring cities. It's got a different vibe, a little more laid back, a bit more of a cultural and political hub, but still with that incredible wow factor that the UAE is famous for. It's a fantastic change of pace. The number one reason to go, and I mean you absolutely cannot miss this, is the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. I've seen a lot of beautiful things in my life. I've seen Porsche, I've seen a puppy learn to go down the stairs, but this mosque, it's on another level. It's one of the most breathtakingly beautiful buildings in the entire world. It's all white marble with intricate floral designs and these massive sparkling chandeliers. It's so peaceful and majestic, you can't help but feel a sense of awe when you're there. It makes you feel very small in the best possible way. Just remember to dress respectfully. This is a place of worship, so ladies will need to cover their hair and everyone should have their arms and legs covered. They provide a bias for visitors if you need one, so don't worry. It's a small sign of respect for a chance to see something truly magnificent. It's like when you go to a fancy restaurant and you have to use the right fork. You do it because it's part of the experience, and this is an experience that will stay with you long after you've left. It's just, wow. That's all I can say. Wow, but wait, there's more. Abu Dhabi isn't just the Grand Mosque, even though that would be enough of a reason to visit. It's got its own set of incredible attractions. For all you art lovers out there, you have to visit the Louvre Abu Dhabi. Yes, that Louvre. It's this incredible museum with a dome that looks like a web of stars, and it lets these little beams of light shine through. They call it the Rain of Light. I mean, come on, Rain of Light. It's as beautiful as it sounds. The art inside is pretty spectacular, too spanning from ancient artifacts to contemporary masterpieces. And for the thrill seekers, for the people who thought the desert safari wasn't quite fast enough, Abu Dhabi has something for you. It's called Ferrari World. It's a massive indoor theme park dedicated to, you guessed it, Ferrari. It's home to the Formula Rossa, the fastest roller coaster on the planet. It goes from 0 to 150 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. That's faster than I get off the couch when I hear the ice cream truck. It's probably not for the faint of heart or for anyone who just had a big lunch, but if you have a need for speed, this is your happy place. You can also visit the Emirates Palace, which is a hotel so luxurious it makes the Burj Al Arab look like a cozy bed and breakfast. I'm kidding, they're both ridiculously fancy. But the Emirates Palace is famous for its gold-flaked cappuccinos. Yes, you can drink gold. I don't know if it has any health benefits, but it definitely makes for a good story. Can you imagine? What did you do today, Ellen? Oh, just drank some gold. The usual. It's the ultimate way to feel like royalty for a few minutes. So, a day trip to Abu Dhabi gives you a whole other dimension to your UAE adventure. You get culture, you get art, you get adrenaline, and you get to drink precious metals. What more could you ask for? It's the perfect way to round out your trip to see a little more of this incredible country. It's like watching a great movie and then finding out there's a fantastic sequel. You get the best of both worlds, so go ahead, cheat on Dubai for a day. I won't tell. It'll be our little secret. Well, look at that. Our time together is coming to an end. It's been so much fun, hasn't it? We've climbed the world's tallest building, we've gotten lost in a mall, we've haggled for gold, and we've even cheated on Dubai with Abu Dhabi. We've been through a lot, you and I hope you've had as many laughs as I have. Dubai is one of those places that's more than just a destination. It's an experience, a memory, a story you'll be telling for years. And hopefully you'll tell it with a smile and maybe a little dance. Because why not? Everything is better with a little dance. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Ellen, this has been great, but where should I stay? How do I book all this stuff? Don't you worry your pretty little head about that. My amazing team, because I definitely don't do this myself, has put together a whole list of our favorite hotels and travel resources. We've got options for every budget, from super fancy to super savvy. All of those important links and recommendations are waiting for you down below in the description. We did the homework so you don't have to. You're welcome. This is the part where I ask you to do something for me. It's very simple, it doesn't cost anything, and it makes a huge difference. If you had fun, if you laughed, if you're even remotely considering booking a flight to Dubai right now, then please hit that subscribe button. Ring the little bell too. That way you won't miss out on any of our future adventures. We have so many more places to go, so many more jokes to tell, and so many more opportunities to dance in public places. And I want you to be there with us for all of it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, thank you for laughing, and thank you for spending this time with me. Be kind to one another, keep exploring, and never ever be afraid to try something new, whether it's a mysterious food or the world's fastest roller coaster. Go out there and make some fond memories of your own. See what I did there? I brought it back. All right, goodbye everybody. We'll see you next time. Dance on.